Ladies and gentlemen, it is a special occasion. It is about to be the Super Bowl, not only in real life, but in the Madden QB1. Yes, the rookie has made it to the Super Bowl. This shit is crazy. I love it. I wish I could do bets. I wish I can do over and unders. I feel like maybe I should do that in the future. But hey man, this is the big game we're talking about, all right? So, this is the last no-look film session. We've had weeks 1 through 17. I need to give you guys week 18 before I get into anything else. This is the big show. So we have stats, we have awards, we have game plans from the playoffs. But first, I have to give you week 18. So the first thing I'm gonna do is give you the game plan. So the game plan for week 18 was to focus on Anthony Richardson. He throws, but he runs mostly. It's a lot of running. He will throw it, but it's just mostly running. Okay, so we're just focusing on him because he is the offense. And we already played him one time, and we already figured that out. It's just more confirmed this time. DeForest Buckner was our defensive game plan. Blitz counter, really. They do a lot of blitzing. We weren't really worried about the coverage. Mostly, it was just how they were going to blitz us and how we were going to have our fits as far as blocking. But yeah. That's the game plan. Let's get into the intro. Wow. Those were some beautiful passes on my part. Let's get into week 18. Like I said, the first thing he was going to do was that right there. Whole lot of running. WLR. And then we get into our offensive after their field goal. Got some deep routes. Try to throw a comeback, and I didn't see the safety helping out the corner. I was trying to throw with a little anticipation, and that was not anticipation. They were more so anticipating my pass, and yeah, he got that one. They're back on offense after the interception. Bam, touchdown. Pittman Jr. I mean, he's their main receiver. Anthony Richardson, that's his main target. That's his Keenan Allen for him. And we didn't really have much of a rush, so he wasn't going to run. And he can throw it, man. He got a little arm on him. It's me versus him as far as Rookie of the Year. He's in our division. So, of course we got to play him twice, but it's more so just like looking up closely, like, wow, let's see what these two are doing. You can clearly see what we're doing because we're in the same division. Pittman Jr. again. making big plays. We have a play action. Rolling out, nobody to throw to. Good block. Was trying to get out of bounds. Couldn't. Still got that curls with the little post from the slot and the flat from the tight end. Who knew curls would get you a TD, baby? But Keenan Allen, master of these short routes, ins, outs, comebacks, curls. He's got it. And of course, no rush, not scrambling or nothing. Somewhat of a late reaction by the corner. I do appreciate the animation. It's a little late, but at least appreciate the effort of, you know, a half try to stop it instead of like this weird. I mean, it's still kind of weird, but I guess I'm just bare minimum. They call this bare minimum Twitter when it's like, oh, he opened the door for me. He might be the one. All right. Oh, my guy Collins. Don't forget about him. You know, we've had Brandon Cooks, Keenan Allen, but Collins, he's still there, man. He's still doing his thizzle. Doing a pass protection, double teaming on DeForest Buckner right there. Doing a play action, got some crossers, some posts. Brandon Cooks. Look, man, we got some playmakers on offense, okay? Going through shotgun passes, not suggested, specifically showing that I picked the play. Third quarter. Interception. So we're only up 3. Still in the third quarter. Anthony Richardson dropping back. Dropping a dime. First down. Kicking a long ass field goal. I didn't think he would get this, to be honest with you. And he did. I was like, whoa. Hold the fuck up. That was not supposed to happen. All right. So I'm looking at play action passes for the 2nd and 5. I want to go a little bit deeper than what they expect. Got a drag by a tight end, 10-yard in and a post. Doing somewhat of a reverse play action. The 10-yard in by Keenan Allen was wide the fuck open. Just throwing it on the run, just a little bit more accuracy, not necessarily with every single person, but me specifically, what I have as far as my superstar and my X factor that I'm gonna have next year. All depends on me running and passing at the same time, so I figure why not. And I got a slant by Keenan Allen right there. I just hot routed that. And what do you know? Oh my gosh, I cannot talk. My guy just hit that joint. Wow! I'm glad he didn't drop it. I don't want to call it a hospital ball, but just make sure you catch it. You feel me? All right. Keenan Allen, again, talking about making sure you catch it. You know, I threw a couple of interceptions, but just know if he's in the vicinity, there's a good chance he's gonna get that jump. All right. I was gonna throw it, decided not to. Greatest decision. Up by 14. Fourth quarter, they can't come back. Richardson down the field, and guess who gets it? You will never believe. Steven Nelson. All right, so week 18 in the books. Love it. We needed that just to be the 1 seed against the Chiefs. We have 1 less loss than them, so that was well needed. Going to see what's going to happen in the playoffs. Of course, we already know what's going to happen as far as the divisional and AFC championship, so why not? Let's get into that. Okay, so we got Michael Pierce injured. Stanley I mean, they have a few people injured. He's an overall 84 defensive tackle, so you're definitely going to need somebody like him, especially with a team like us who likes to run. We do like to run inside zone. Somebody like a Michael Pierce would kind of mess up the middle, kind of, try to figure out what's going on before we can get our true blocks off. All right, so then we got the Ravens corner, Marlon Humphrey. We do want to continue to pass. Passing is our main focus. So, yeah, it's going to be hard, but it's not going to be too hard. You know what I'm saying? After we finished that game, Roquan Smith ended up being Defensive Player of the Week off of one of my interceptions. But I ended up being Offensive Player of the Week for AFC, so holla at your boy. Then going against the Chiefs, we got Chris Jones. Definitely had to focus on him. He was the playmaker on defense. He was the guy. He is the guy. He's going to be the guy in real life in this next game. Everything for them is green, as you can tell. Offensive yards, defensive turnovers, sacks, and just points per game. They're an elite team with an elite defense. So, wasn't easy. Definitely got to go with Pat Mahomes. He is going to be scrambling, but for the most part, he's going to be using his arm. He's going to be, utilizing his receivers. Just medium pass just seemed like the way to go. And we've had a lot of success when it comes to the medium pass. We had more interceptions than not. And it showed in the game. Josh Allen, 3 sacks, 4 tackles. I had 300 yards passing, 3 passing touchdowns, over 50 yards rushing, which we can get into later, but not right now. The MVP is Jalen Hurts, everyone. He won the MVP, y'all. Arthur Bay, our coach, my motherfucking coach, is the coach of the year. Von Miller is Defensive Player of the Year on the Brooklyn Bulls. Offensive Player of the Year, Isaiah Hodgins. That is all Sean McVay right there. Best QB, Joe Burrow. He's had a pretty okay record. Went to the playoffs. Isaiah Hodgins, Offensive Player of the Year, and Best Receiver of the Year. I think Keenan Allen should have been, whatever. It's whatever. We can't get them all, right? Best defensive back, Steven Nelson, definitely stepped up in the later part of the year, getting more interceptions, especially at the end of the game. Chris Boswell, best kicker. Offensive Rookie of the Year, it's your boy. I beat Anthony Richardson. Let's go. Jordan Addison on the bottom. Kalijah Kancey, messing with Myles Garrett, ended up getting a few, stats for himself.